Okay, so what if a system is there which can detect the moisture level automatically? Okay, the system should have to detect the moisture level automatically. If the moisture is present, okay, then there is no need to pour the water. And if a
Yes, sir.
moisture is not available, then definitely the system has to give the water. It means that we have to control by using some microcontroller. So we'll be writing a mechanism, or we will be writing a program for that, such a manner that the microcontroller will respond to us. Okay, so we'll see this case also, this particular example, this scenario also I'll explain you in the second session. Okay, so definitely
Okay.
because yesterday itself I said you, and definitely we'll see that particular
No
scenario.
doubt.
See what actually I'm telling to do is I'll be taking different cases. Okay, yesterday I have taken you only a fan and window, so it is not that I'll be explaining the entire home automated system. So now we can explore by taking some other appliances. Okay, another appliances, like yesterday example I just gave you only two things like a window and the fan. Okay, so what you can try to build is you can bring some lamp into the system. You can bring your air conditioner, you can bring your coffee maker, all these type of systems you can bring into the system. Okay, and even you can bring a
Basic
door
doubt,
into the
sir.
system. Okay, I'll tell you
Sir,
one a simple example. Like suppose example, yes,
sir, the basic doubt
yes,
is, as in our yesterday's example, we are
yes,
connecting the appliance directly to the home gateway. Yes or no, sir?
yeah.
But
What,
reality that is not possible, no, sir.
can
A
we?
fan or a window does not have a computing ability, so we cannot directly connect it to the
Okay,
home gateway directly and control it
hello.
through a smartphone, sir.
Okay, so I'll just give you one example. Okay, you might have heard about a device called as a smart bracelet.
Yes, sir.
Yes, we have in the market, you can see smart bracelets. Okay, so now
Like
you
our
just take the
band.
example of that. Now we are not connecting that to some any device or something something like that. The device is built in such a manner that we will be just directly connecting to any home gateway and we are using it. Okay, so it depends upon the equipment also. See the fan, whatever the fan that I said you, the fan should be capable of registering. Is that's the reason yesterday I said you the fan, the first feature itself, it says that yes, the fan is capable of registering to the registered server. Okay, so that it depends upon, even that it depends upon the device. Ordinary fan that I can't take directly, and I can't connect that to some smart home gateway or to my IoT device. The device should be capable of holding that particular feature. Anyway, at the tomorrow session, definitely I'll show you that example also. How can I create
Okay.
an ordinary
Okay.
device like a fan into an IoT device? Definitely we'll see, because
Okay, sir. Carry on, sir. Thank you, sir.
to know all those things. See, yesterday's class, today's class will give you. I'll try to solve your problem. Okay, because we have to
Okay, sir.
make a server by our own, then we have to connect it. So that's what actually I was gonna tell in today's session. Okay, so once
Okay,
the
sir.
today's session is done, if your doubt is not clear, then you can ping
Okay, sir.
me so
Okay,
that
thank
we
you, sir.
can try to solve your problem. Okay,
Thank you,
but
sir.
and, even in the break also you can ask me a number of questions. Okay, now let's
Okay,
go
sir.
with a small this thing. Okay, so yeah, if you have doubts you can ask me, I don't have any objection, but in the doubt session you try to ask it. Okay, and
Okay, sir.
see, we'll come back again to the system. So I have taken my webcam. See, I'm using the same mechanism what yesterday we have used, and what I'll do is I'll try to convert this wired system into wireless system into the wired system. Once then we can try to know the difference between these two things. Okay, so I have chosen a webcam, and what I'm going to do is I'll be using some motion detector sensor. Okay, so what actually I am trying to build is, here I'm going to build a system in such a manner that whenever a particular object is detected by the motion detector, then the webcam actually have to capture that particular picture. This is what actually the mechanism what I'm going to use. Okay, so the concept is so clear. What I'm going to do is I'll be taking a motion detector. Whenever a motion detector is trying to detect some object, then the webcam should be active. Okay, this is what the program. And for this, as I already said you that if you are interested to change the name, you can see the features here. The webcam, a webcam device that records and sends the data. It is having capability of registering. We can make webcam in off state, on state, and we can record the video, and we can control this by using alt click, or we can use MCU or SBC boards. Okay, so all these are nothing but these are the features of the web camera. Okay, so now I'll go a little bit fast. I'm just simply want to change the name of the device. So I have given it as webcam, and for the motion detector sensor I have given it as motion. Okay, so this is what actually these two devices. Now even what I'm going to do is I'll be controlling this device with the help of some smartphone. Okay, so the same thing I'm using yesterday, whatever I have done. And for this, again, what I'm going to do is I'll be using some home gateway. The home gateway can be taken from the network devices, from the wireless, the type, specific type is a home gateway. Okay, now once the devices are chosen, the second step is nothing but I have to connect all these devices by using wireless concept. So for this, what I'm going to do is I'll just click on the device. I'll go to configuration. In the configuration advanced tab, in the advanced tab, input output configuration, the network adapter should be wireless. Okay, now simultaneously for the motion detector, go to configuration, uh, advanced tab. Okay, input output configuration, network adapter is wireless. Okay, I have already one system, that's the reason that is connected. I'll make sure that just give me 1 second. Now I'm connecting these devices, configuration, advanced, input output, adapter, wireless, close. Motion detector, configuration, advanced, input output configuration, wireless. Okay, so now the second step is done. In the second step, even we have to connect the smartphone with the home gateway. So home gateway, I'm interested in knowing the what to call it as SSID of this one. So the SSID of the home gateway is given as home gateway. I'll copy that and I'll directly dump into the smartphone. I'll go to configurations. In the wireless SSID, it is given as default, so I'm giving the same gateway. Okay, now the devices are connected. Okay, so second step is done. Once the second step is done, I'll go with the third step. That is nothing but I have to what to call it as, the third step is I have to build the interface. So for building the interface, click on the okay, so interface, click on the smartphone. In the smartphone desktop, okay, I'll be using IoT monitor. Okay, so in the IoT monitor already, sorry, in the IoT monitor already we know how to check the IP address of this. Okay, so I'm just login. The second step is, third step is done. Now there are no what to call it as devices that are available here. So what I'm going to do is we will be simply registering the devices. Okay, so for registering, the fourth step, register the devices. Go to webcam, go to configuration. Okay, in the IoT server, make it as home gateway. Okay, and you can see here your webcam is registered in the interface. It will register in the interface. Simultaneously, go with the motion detector, go to configuration, IoT server, home gateway. Okay, now we can see what to call it as webcam is registered and motion detector is registered. So from here, what we can try to do is we can try to control these devices. As I already said, manual control, or by using interface also you can do it. So suppose example, by using interface, you just on and off the webcam. You can see here webcam is on. You can see red light is blinking. Okay, it means that webcam is on. Or you can even control the motion detector. Okay, you can see here the motion detector is also on. Okay, in this way what you can try to do is we can try to build our own system. But actually the main motive is not this. What actually I want to do is this is like by using interface. But what actually I want to do is whenever some object is detected near the motion detector. Okay, so whenever the object is detected near the motion detector, the webcam should automatically on. Okay, so for that we have to go with the fifth step, that is nothing but go to the conditions. In the conditions, go to condition number 1. Like suppose example, I'll be giving a condition as webcam on. Okay, so for webcam on, I'll be saying that motion detector on, status is true. Whenever the motion detector is on, okay, the webcam should be in the on state. Okay, so this is a condition. What is the condition? The condition is like this: webcam on. When is the webcam on? Okay, whenever a motion detector is on. Okay, motion on is true, then webcam on is true. It means that this, with this condition, the webcam will be in the active state. And another condition, I'll write it webcam off. And the condition what I can give, I can give my own conditions. Like suppose example, whenever the motion detector uh, on, whenever the motion on is false, it means that, what is the meaning of this motion detector on is false? Means the motion detector is not responding. Okay, it means that it is in the off state. Then what I have to do, webcam should be even in the false condition. Webcam also should be in the off state. Okay, so these are the two different conditions. And now I'll just check the conditions. Now let me see, suppose example, I'll bring what I'll try to do is I'll just minimize this once. Okay, I'll just minimize this. You can see here, suppose example, okay, how to on the motion detector, alt, okay, alt, and just to bring cursor near to the motion detector, you can see the webcam is in the on state. It means that whenever an object, here what is the object? Object is nothing but our mouse cursor. Okay, so our mouse cursor is nothing but it is object. So whenever the object is detected, the webcam is in the on state. Now you see, I'm just releasing that particular alt, and I'm just moving, my cursor is moving a little bit away from the motion detector. Okay, so within a fraction of seconds, okay, what happens? The motion, I mean, as my cursor is away from the motion detector, the webcam is in the off state. Okay, so this is what actually not only the home automated system, we can try to bring or we can try to build our own systems. Okay, so I just want to tell, it's not only one thing. Like you can explore as many as the objects are available, whatever the devices that are available in the home system, you can bring all those systems and you can try to design your own what to call it as system. Like I can name this as a security system. Okay, later on I can add many objects like this. Now suppose example, what I'll do is I'm just telling you in a scenario. Like suppose example, I'll take this scenario in my home security system. Home security system means what I will do. I'll just place a motion detector in front of my what to call it as door, my home door, and whenever a person comes in front of my door, the motion detector will automatically on, and the camera will on. And in the camera, what happens? The I already make sure that I'll register some of the people faces into my webcam. So what happens once the webcam is activated, it will try to identify the face. Okay, in the background we will be writing some face recognition mechanisms, and that particular face is identified. Then I'll try to what to call it as I'll try to open the door or something like that. Okay, so you can build n number of devices and you can try to control. Only one thing that we have to learn over here is how these connections, or how to make a what to call it as interface. This is only the thing what I want to convey. Okay, so I think this is not a new concept. Yesterday itself we have tried this concept, but still you try to do this one with this particular mechanism will go for the rest of the sessions. Okay, so if you have any doubts you can ask me now. Hi, this is and other people, the people whoever want, I'll just give you 5 to 10 minutes. I think 5 minutes time is more than enough for completing this particular task. Okay, so please try to do this. Okay, everyone, please try to do this, and please try to post in the WhatsApp group, so that if any problem is there or whoever I have done, I'll know it. Here just want to know whether we can use packet tracer even after the session. Yes, you can use the packet tracer, sir. You can write it, you can have your own system, try to build a proper system, and even you can go for your research also. You can use, that doesn't matter. Next one is this, where is the webcam? Sir, webcam is available in the just go to end devices. In the end devices there is a device type called as home. In the type home you can see the webcam. If you are not able to find the device, you can type in the search bar directly web cam cam. Definitely you will find that particular device. Type motion in the space. Yeah, where is the space? Sir, 13 space is nothing but the search bar is between the component type and component and the component type. In between that, you can see the white space is available. There you can try to search the device. You can see on my screen. See, I'm searching for the webcam. Okay, you can see on my screen. Fine. Sir, where is the home gateway? Yeah, home gateway is available in the device type called as network devices. Just go to network device. In the network device, there is a device called as wireless device. In the wireless device, once you click on the wireless device, you can find a home gateway, what to call it as, in the uh, device specific type. Okay, go to network devices. In the network devices, wireless devices, click on the wireless devices. In that you can see home gateway. Sir, show the conditions. Okay, okay, for the first condition I have written two condition. The condition one is nothing but for the webcam on, and the second condition is webcam off. So for the webcam on, what I did is simply I'm writing okay, even I'm pasting this in the, you can see on the WhatsApp group also.
Hello, hello, hello. No audio, sir.
Yeah, fine. Now it is clear, I think. Now my audio is clear. So please try to complete this entire scenario once. Okay. So once we'll go with the next thing. Okay. You can see here, from what to call it as go to device, configuration, input output configuration. In this, there are adapters called as 1W. Okay. Each we have a number of what to call it as capable. Yeah. Okay, we have a number of mechanisms over here. 1CE is available, 1W is available. Okay, analog control is there, 3G or 4G mechanisms are there. We'll see one by one. Right now, just go with 1W. That is nothing but wireless connection. I'll tell you the difference also in the next experiment. One by one, we'll see why we are using only 1W. Okay, so now can I go with the next this thing? Can I go with the next experiment, please?
No, sir, we are doing this.
Okay, so the people whoever have completed, please anyone, if it is possible, please possible motion detector not detecting motion. Okay, sir, motion detector is not detecting motion means, sir, 11, ID number 11. What you try to do is click Alt, okay, and go near to the, click Alt and make sure that your cursor is on the motion detector. Okay, 130. Okay, sir, 11, ID number 11 and ID number 130. Just what you do is make sure that you bring cursor near to the motion detector and press Alt, because that is a mechanism. You can see here how this motion detector will work is directions. You can see the direction, direct control. For any device, if you want to know how that particular device is working, just go to specification, and in the specification you just see the control, direct control, Alt mouse to interact. Okay, you just click Alt and mouse movement. You just give your mouse movement. You just bring your cursor in front of the motion detector, then it will detect it. Okay, so if anyone who have completed your this thing, please let me know so that I'll share you the screen. You can even explain so that it looks like hands-on and what to call it as even interactive session, because some of our participants are asking some doubt. So some time. So by that time I will give 5 minutes time to them. By that time, if anyone is interested, so that they can share your screen to us. Okay,
In the
so
condition,
88, can I make you as a presenter so that I am interested?
excuse
Ma'am.
me, sir. In the
Yes.
condition, I am not getting the motion detector. I'm getting webcam only, but it's there.
Condition.
Yeah.
In the condition. Okay, let me check it once.
When login, I am having webcam as well as the motion
in
detector.
Condition.
When in login,
Yeah,
desktop,
ma'am.
Desktop login, I am having webcam as well as the motion detector.
Okay.
But when I am giving the condition, okay.
Yeah,
when when I'm adding the rule, okay. In the condition, if condition, I am having two option webcam as well as the motion detector in if. But
If
in the
condition,
then,
you just make
in then set, I am
then
not getting, in then set, I am not getting the motion detector. Is it clear?
ma'am, see, already we have only two devices. One is
Yes,
motion detector and the second is a webcam. So
yes,
already in condition you have used your motion detector, right? So
okay,
if you see on my screen, if motion, we have two devices, right? One is a motion
yes,
detector and one is a webcam.
yes,
So already I have given condition on motion detector. See, motion
okay,
on is true. Then only another device is left. Webcam on true. That's it. Okay, we have two devices and we have to write the condition. If condition is written in motion and then condition is written on the webcam. That's the reason you are not able to see. Okay, so that is not a
thank you,
problem, ma'am, because it depends upon the condition. You see on my screen.
thank you,
Fine,
sir.
fine. Uh, 130. Sir, can I share? Can you explain the program so that others will try to go with this?
So good morning, sir. Actually, I could not able to share my screen, sir, because I'm attending the go-to meeting in my mobile phone, sir. I'm doing the simulation in lab.
Okay, okay. Oh, understood, yes, ma'am. Phone and laptop. Okay, no problem, no problem.
Can we post the
Okay.
image in WhatsApp group, sir?
So I'll go with the next one. Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, sir. Just I'm posting the screen in my in our WhatsApp group, sir.
Yes, yes, no problem, ma'am. No problem, not a matter. I'll check from there. Okay. So now, see, yesterday we have built a home automated system. Now today in this example, what I did is a security system is also what to call it as a design. Okay, so now you can club all these concepts together, and maybe tomorrow morning session or afternoon session we'll see the entire home network, the whole network, how can we design. But before that I want to give another small demo. The demo will simply explain you now. I'll tell you the scenario. Okay, so we'll take the same example. In the previous example, what we did, we have taken a webcam and we have taken a motion detector. Okay, so these two things we have taken, and what we did is these two devices we have controlled with the help of uh, what to call it as we connected with the help of wireless communication, first thing. And the second thing what we did is we have taken a default home gateway, and the third one what we did is we have controlled by using a mobile application. Okay, so these are the three different conditions what we seen in the last class. The first one is we have used wireless communication. The second one is we have used what to call it as a default home gateway. The third one is we have used a web application. Now the same example, the same security system we'll see, because every time it is not necessary that we have to use only those things. Now what we'll do is in this example is we will be using wired communication. First of all, we'll go with the wired communication. The second here we'll be using a server. Okay, instead of what to call it as an last class we have seen how to with the help of a mobile application, sorry, with the help of smartphone we have controlled. But this time what we will do is we'll bring the server concept, and in this server we'll try to design our control, and we will try to design our interface by using a web application. Okay, so this is what this example will tell. Okay, the same security system, but the concept is different. Like will be using wide concept. The second one is will bring, instead of bringing a home gateway, we'll bring our own server, and we'll see how to control these devices by using web application. Okay, so what I'll do is, anyway, I'll start from here also. Once I'll finish it, again, I'll give you some time so that you can follow the next steps. Okay, so here the very first thing is, like, again, you have to choose the devices. What I'll try to do is, okay, simply I'll go to my end devices in the home. Okay, I'll be choosing a webcam. I'll bring webcam into the picture. Next, I'll bring one motion detector into the picture, and this time, instead of using what to call it as home gateway, I'll be connecting these two devices to the switch, and once I'll collect this from the switch, I'll be trying to connect these two devices to the server. Okay, so first I need to choose a server. Server can be chosen from end devices. You just click on the end device, you can see server is available. Okay, so I want to connect all these three devices together. So all these three devices can be connected by using some switch. Okay, you go to network devices. In switches, you can choose whatever the basic switch that you are interested, any switch. Okay, so I'll be choosing some 2950. Okay, 2950 switch, any one specific switch I'll be using. Okay, any switch, you can see 2960 is available. Okay, out of all the switches, whatever switch that you are interested, I mean, interested in the sense, it has to be even based on the number of connections. Okay, so I'll just use a default switch. Okay, number of connections, the default switch, this will give the number of devices I can connect are 24. Okay, so 10 to 24 ports are available, so I can try to 2960, 24 ports are available, I can connect this one. Right, so what we'll try to do now is, once the devices are chosen, I'll directly rename this webcam, and I'll rename this to motion detector.
Where did you get the switch, sir?
Okay, once
Sorry.
this renaming is done, madam.
Sir,
Yes,
excuse me, sir. From where we
switch,
get the switch, sir?
you just go to network devices.
Okay.
Network devices, in the network devices there is switch.
Yes, sir.
Okay, just
Yes, sir.
click on the switch. You have different switches that are available. You choose any one of the switch based on your
Okay.
requirement. Okay,
Okay, sir. Okay.
now once
Hello, sir.
the first step, the first
Hello.
step is to choose the devices
Hello,
that
sir.
are needed
Sir.
for our interface. Okay, yes,
Hello.
yes, tell me.
Actually, sir, how do you how
Yes,
make these
sir, tell me,
connections?
sir.
Yeah, about these connections. Actually, how do you make these connections? This is a wired
How do you
connections.
make?
Your connections, these lines, the connections.
Yeah,
Hello.
that's what I'm telling you. I'll tell you. Okay, the step
Okay.
one is done. Once the step one is done, the step two is
Okay.
nothing but the connections. Okay, step two
Exactly.
is nothing but the connections. How to connect? Okay, so yesterday class we have seen wireless communication. So what we did is, directly we have gone to device and we have chosen the network adapter. Okay, but this time even we have this wireless connection. We can even connect this to the wide way. So what we have to do is, you go to connections. Okay, you can see here there is orange color toggle is there. Go to connections. In the connections, these are the different type of the cables. Okay, so we should know before which cable is used for connecting and all the stuff. Okay, so console is available, copper straight through is available, copper cross is available. Okay, so I'll just use copper straight cable. Okay, I'll just choose one of the, if you are got confused, then you can directly click the automatical chosen. If you are not aware like which type of cable is used for connecting the devices and all the stuff, what you can do is, you can directly click the automatical console cable, or you can go with the proper cable. Okay, now what I'll do is, from switch, you can see here for this particular switch we have almost 24 Ethernet cables are available. Okay, so I'll choose any one of the cable and I'll connect that to the what to call it as webcam. Webcam have fast Ethernet 0. Okay, so I have connected. Now again, the same thing I'll choose for what to call it as. See, now we in this 24 were there, one port was used. Now I'll be choosing the second port. Okay, and for this we have only single port. Okay, fast Ethernet. You can see fast Ethernet port is there. We have connected it. So how can we know? You can just click on this. You can see the physical configuration. Yes, this port is available. Like that, you can see even in webcam. You can check it. Go to physical. You can check from this. What are the ports or whatever the hardware part. If you are interested in knowing the hardware part, you can just check it. Okay. Now simultaneously, what I'll do is I'll use the same cable. Now I'll use the third port, and for the server I'll be using the port. Okay. So now with this, what happens? The connections are established between the network. Okay, so for this what I have used is just go to connections. In the connections, go to cross straight cable, or if you are confused, you can directly use the automatical chosen connection type. Okay, so you can directly connect to all the Ethernet ports, whatever the ports are available, connect all the things to the Ethernet port. Once you connect these two what to call it as, once we connect all these thing networks, the third step. So what is the third step? Previously third step was nothing but what we did in the third step. We have brought the home gateway into the picture. It means that this time what we are going to do is we have to assign IP addresses to each and every device. Okay, we have to assign IP address to each and every device. Okay, so now let's assume like this. What I'll do is I'll make a first note. Okay, which IP address is for what. So what I can do is you just choose what to call it as this okay, node, place node. I'll be writing like this key 2.2.2.1. okay, I'll be using this for the server. For the webcam I'll be using just note here. Just it is note, I'm not assigning it, just a note. Okay, 2.2.2 I have assigned it. Again I'll choose this. I'll write 2.2.2.3. Now let's assume like I want to assign 2.2.1 this IP address to the server, and 2.2.2.2 to the webcam, and 2.3 to the motion detector. Now how to assign this IP addresses to the specific device? Now let's choose a server. Just click on the server. Okay, just click on the server, go to configurations. Okay, in the interface fast Ethernet is available. In the interface fast Ethernet, okay, in the fast Ethernet there is IP configuration, that is static. You assign this 2.2.2.1. okay, so you just click on the subnet mask. The subnet mask will be automatically identified. Okay, so this is how we can assign IP address to a device. So okay, simply click on the server, go to configurations, go to fast Ethernet, and in the IP configuration you assign the IP address. Okay, simultaneously if I want to assign IP address to this, just to click on the device, go to configurations, fast Ethernet, IP address I have assigned it as 2.2.2.2 and subnet mask. Okay, simultaneously to the motion detector, go to configurations, fast Ethernet, IP address 2.2.2.2. Sorry, this is not 2, this is 3. Okay, so now I have assigned. You can see here whether the IP address, just bring what to call it as the cursor near to that, you will see a pop-up window and it will assign you see fast Ethernet 2.2.2. okay, you can see like this there also device properties. Okay, now what we want to do is, once the third step is done, component choosing first step, second one is the connection establishment, third one is nothing but assigning the IP addresses. Once we assign all the IP addresses, the next step is nothing but we have to bring an interface. Okay, so we have to bring an interface into the picture. So for this time I want to I already said you that I want to use what to call it as I'm interested in using instead of using a motion detector, I'll be using instead of using IoT monitor, this time I'll be using what to call as a web application. Okay, web application. Through web application we will be designing an interface. So to do this one, okay, to bring interface into the first picture, we have to register the server onto the, first of all, we have to make, yes, this is the, whatever the server we have chosen, we have to register the server. Okay, so the fourth step, registering the server. Okay, I'll write here steps because again we'll get confused. One, components choosing. Two, connections. Okay, third step is IP assign. Okay, register server. Okay, fourth step, we have to register the server. For registering the server, just click on the server. Okay, there is something called as services. Okay, click on the server, there is something called as services. In the services we have IoT. Okay, so make sure that in IoT the server is registered. You see two options are there, the server is off state and on state. Okay, so register on the server. Fine. So once the server is registered, fine, the fourth step, click on the server. Okay, go to services. In the services, go to IoT and make sure the server, registering server is on. Okay, once you do this one, okay, now next thing is we have to bring the what to call it as interface. So what interface we are using? Web application. Okay, this time we'll bring the web application. So in this interface, again, go to server, go to desktop, this time go to web browser. Okay, now in this you have to give the IP address of the server. So what is IP address of the server? It is 2.2.2.1. okay, so I'll just give you the IP address on. Okay, so now you will be having what to call it as, server will be asking for the username and the password. Now in the past example, we have defaultly chosen gateway. That's the reason the IP address or user ID and password or whatever the default IP address is there, that has been chosen. But this time it is like, once you register the server, we have to sign up also. Okay, for the, just click on the sign up and you give the user ID and password, whatever you are interested. I am given as admin and admin. Create the server. Okay, so now with this, what happens? Your interface is ready. Okay, so again, if you want, I'll just recall it. How to do this? I'll sign out. Okay, how to do this? Just click on the server, go to web browser. Okay, and in this web browser, 2.2.2.1. okay, IP address of the server. Okay, and once you sign up, already I have signed up, that's the reason I am directly login. Admin and admin. For the first time you have to sign up. Fine, sign in. It means that now what to call it as, by fourth step, interface is ready. Now again from here, the next step already we have seen. Once the interface is ready, sixth step is nothing but we have to make sure that devices are we have to register devices to interface. Okay, so now how to register devices to interface? Right, so just to click on a webcam. Okay, now go to configuration. In the configuration, we have previously we have used IoT server as home gateway. This time we have to use as a remote server. Okay, so in the remote server, what you can do is you can directly give the IP address of the server. So what is IP address of the server? 2.2.2.1. And what is the username? It is admin. And what is the password? It is admin. So now connect. Okay, so with this, what happens? You can see what to call it as in your interface. Okay, see in our interface, webcam is registered. Okay, simultaneously go to motion detector. Okay, go to configuration. In configuration, IoT server. In IoT server, remote server, give the server ID 2.2.2.1 and the username is admin and password is admin and click on connect. Once the connection is established, okay, close this one. Now you can see both a webcam as well as these things are there. And now from here you can do the ordinary operations. You can see manually or through user interface. I am clicking it. Whatever the mechanism it is there, you can do it. Okay. So this is what the process. Even you can write the conditions here. Okay. Fine. So with this I'll stop. So this is you try to do that whenever the motion detector is coming. You can try to on and off. Even you can write the conditions. Okay. So this is what about the third experiment. Fine. I hope you have understood this. Can you please let me know one more time assigning IP address? I'll repeat the step to how to give the connection. Okay. So now again, I'm repeating you once again. Please just go through this. Okay. The first step, what we have to do is you choose all what to call it as these things, these devices. Once you choose the devices component, second one is the connections. Connection step is nothing but I'll just remove the connections here. Oh shit. Okay, so first step is nothing but simply choose your devices. One is server. I'll be choosing motion detector. I'll be choosing webcam.
Hello, Jyoti ma'am.
I'll be choosing a switch.
Amita ma'am. Amita ma'am.
Okay. Now what I'll do is connection. Second step, connections. Go to connections. Use copper straight cable. Click on switch first port to the webcam port. Simultaneously, once again, click on the connection copper straight, switch second port to the port of motion detector. And again, same way, go to server, port to the switch port. Now, once the connections are established, we have to addresses. See, I am simply choosing this my default IP addresses. Okay. Now, how to assign this IP addresses? Now, click on the device. Okay, go to configuration, go to fast Ethernet. There IP configuration static IP, that is nothing but 2.2.2.1. Okay, so this is how we assign the IP address. Suppose webcam, click on webcam, go to configuration, go to fast Ethernet 0, IP configuration static. This is 2.2.2.2. Okay, subnet mask default it will come. Okay, and the third one, motion detector configuration, fast Ethernet, IP address 2.2.2.3. Okay, so this is nothing but your second step. Yes, so 13 I think connection establishment is done, second, and third one IP assigning is also done. Where to find the switch? Switch is nothing but go to network devices. In the network devices there is switch, you can bring from there. Okay, network devices, under network devices switch, in the switch there is the switch 2960, you can bring that. Yeah, connections I have already established. Please explain switch and connection, sir. Where can I find server? Server, again same thing, go to end devices. In the end devices, in the top itself you can see there is server. I mean, in the last example, wherever you have found smart device, smartphone, from there you can choose the server. PC, laptop, server are available. Okay, so now IP assigning is done. So can I go for the further step? Till here everyone are done, at least till here. Yes. Okay, now I will go with the fourth step. Now fourth step is nothing but we have to register the server. Okay, for registering the server, what we have to do? Just click on the server, go to services. Okay, click on the server, go to services. Under services, IoT, under IoT tab, there is a registration server. Click on that. Okay, so this is nothing but your server will be registered. Fourth step, just go to server. Under services tab, there is IoT. In IoT, there is a registration server is on. Make sure that your registration server is on. That is the fourth step. Yes, fourth step. Can I go for the next step? Fifth step is nothing but you have to bring the interface. Okay, please repeat IP assign. Okay, what is this? No, not able to connect a switch with webcam. It shows as no port is there. Sir, 130, are you able to connect that? Because you see, once you use port, okay, you see for webcam how many ports are available? For webcam only 2 ports are available. Okay, I'll show you once again. You see here webcam. For webcam, see switch have 24 ports, but for webcam only 1 port is available. Okay, so make sure that simple. I'm just explaining you here. Okay, fast Ethernet 0. I think you are connecting to the D0. Okay, that D0 port is used for connecting this webcam to any microcontroller. Okay, so you just connect it to the fast Ethernet 0, not to the D0. You are connecting to D0. That's the reason it is saying the cable cannot be connected to the port. Okay, so please connect to the fast Ethernet 0. Please repeat IP assign. Sir, IP assign once again. I'll repeat. Just go to server. In the server, there is something called as configuration tab. Under configuration tab, go to fast Ethernet 0. In the fast Ethernet 0, IP address this one 2.2.1. Okay, just click on server, go to configuration. Under configuration fast Ethernet, in that IP configuration, make sure that you have static configuration. In the static configuration, that is nothing but you assign 2.2.2.0. Hello, hello. సార్ క్లాస్ లో ఉన్నాను, అందుకనే ఫోన్ లేపట్లేదు యాక్చువల్లీ. క్లాస్ చెప్తున్నాను, 12 o'clock కి క్లాస్ అవుతుంది. అదే మీరు నిన్న చెప్పారు కదా, అదే చూసి పంపిద్దామని అనుకుంటున్నా. నేనే కాల్ చేద్దాం అనుకున్నా, మీరే కాల్ చేశారు నాకు. ఓకే, ఓకే, నో ప్రాబ్లం సార్. నేను 12 o'clock తర్వాత కాల్ చేయనా సార్ కొంచెం? ఆహా! అంటే ఇప్పుడు క్లాస్‌లోనే ఉన్నా. క్లాస్ తీసుకుంటున్నా. నేను క్లాస్ అవునవును. అవును. అవును. చూస్తారు. ఓకే. నేను ఈ క్లాస్‌లో బ్రేక్ రాగానే నేను మీకు వాట్సాప్ చేసేస్తాను. ఓకే సార్. ఫైన్. 12 o'clock వరకు అవుతది. అంటే 9 నుంచి స్టార్ట్ అయింది 12. షూర్ సార్. Okay. Sorry for the disturbance. Okay. Now this is how
Sir,
we assign the
excuse
IP
me,
address
sir.
simultaneously for any device. Go to webcam. Yes, ma'am. Yes.
So still,
Yes,
I
tell
could not
me.
able to connect the switch with devices, sir.
Ma'am, what is your ID, ma'am? What
I
is
have
your ID?
chosen
Are you
the
using laptop or phone?
130, sir. Laptop, sir.
130. Laptop. Can I see your screen? I'll make you a presenter so that I can try to solve this problem.
No, sir. Just now I told I'm using the GoToMeeting in my mobile, sir.
Okay. Now what is the problem, ma'am? What is the problem?
Sir,
Just tell me.
after including all the devices, I have chosen the copper straight wire, sir,
Okay.
as a connecting cable. So now I'm click on
Switch you have
the
chosen?
switch.
Okay.
So
Okay.
in that switch, 22 ports are available. First, I am selecting the fast Ethernet 0/1. Am I correct, sir?
Okay. Yes.
After selecting that port, so while I'm trying to connect with webcam, in your screen it shows that fast Ethernet 0, under that D0 was available, but in my screen only D0 is shown here.
No, you see on my screen now. Now you just see on the screen on
Yes, sir.
webcam.
In your screen,
Okay.
you are having two
Just
options. One is fast Ethernet 0. Under that, you are having D0. So in my simulation, I am having
No.
D0 alone.
Only D0 is available.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Only D0 is available. Fast Ethernet is not available.
Is not
Ma'am,
available, sir.
simply you
That's
do
the
one thing. I
problem.
think you have used that cable somewhere. What you try to do is just delete the cable and webcam.
I
Once again,
deleted,
you
sir.
reinstall the webcam, ma'am.
Oh, once again need to. Okay, sir. I deleted, sir. Again, I'm inserted the webcam. Okay, sir. So now I selected the connecting cable as a straight copper wire, sir. Yeah, now it shows, sir.
Now, are you able to connect?
Yes, sir. I connected, sir. So similarly, if I'm getting the same
Okay,
problem
fine.
with motion detector, means again I have to delete the motion detector, then I have to insert a new one, isn't it, sir? Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Maybe that you might have by mistakenly used somewhere. Okay, fine. Fine.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Sir, can you repeat the process of assigning the IP address, sir? For server, I have assigned the IP address. So for webcam and motion detector,
Okay.
how to assign the IP address, sir?
Click on webcam. Go to configuration.
Configuration, okay, sir.
Under configuration, you can see fast Ethernet 0.
Yeah, sir. Okay, sir.
Yes, you can see fast Ethernet 0.
Eh,
In that
yes, sir.
particular
Yes, sir.
fast
It shows,
Ethernet
sir.
0, you
It
can
shows.
see IP configuration static.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Yeah.
I
Then under
get, sir.
static, you try to assign.
Okay, sir. Understand.
Okay, static. Make sure that your IP configuration is static, and
Okay, sir.
IP address is 2.2.2.2. And your subnet mask will be default.
Okay, sir.
Hello, sir. Hello,
Yes,
sir.
ma'am. Yes.
Sir, by giving the URL, I am getting request timeout, sir. I am not getting that sign up. Instead of that, I am getting the request timeout.
Request timed out. Okay,
Yes.
so you just see here. You have gone to the. You have registered the server. Fourth step.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes, sir. I done it.
You have registered the server. Fourth step. Click on server. Go to services. Yes.
I done, sir, already, but now I am looking that.
Go to server. Because check on whether the server is on state or off state.
Hello, sir. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Yes, yes.
Sir, can you please show me the step code again, please?
Step for the.
Step 4, server registration, please. Because I'm not getting the
Yeah,
thing
that's
the
what I'm
thing right
showing
now.
you. Click on
Registration
server.
server. Then I'm not getting. Okay, sir. Next,
In that
services,
Services.
right?
in IoT,
Yes, sir.
registration server
IoT.
registration server
Okay,
is
in
on.
IoT,
Now it is on.
so I have
Okay.
to select.
Services.
It is deselected, so
IoT.
it is offline.
IoT
Okay.
server is on.
Okay. Have to keep it on or off?
On.
Okay, sir. Done, sir. Then.
Okay. Now,
Yes, sir.
fifth step. Interface. Go to server. Click on server. Go to desktop, web browser.
Okay. Web browser.
In the URL, you type the address, whatever you have given. I have given as 2.2.2.1.
Same thing here, sir. 2.2.2.1. Correct.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
It is asking the
2.2.2.1.
username and password.
Now you sign up.
Yes, sir.
Don't use the password. Sign up.
But I am getting
Okay.
request time only, sir.
Okay. Now you assign whatever ID you are interested, you give it. Create.
Okay. Whatever ID I'm interested.
Okay.
Okay.
Register server is on only, sir. But even it's showing request timeout.
Okay. It is showing request
Okay, sir. Done,
timeout.
sir.
Yes.
Ma'am, it is done now.
Yes, sir. Step number 5 is done. Then
Okay. Now once the server is registered,
yes,
okay.
sir.
Now 5th step is done. Now 6th step, we have to register devices. I mean webcam and motion detector to the server. Okay.
Okay.
So for that, click on webcam.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Click on webcam. Configurations.
Okay. Okay.
IoT server. Make it as
Configure-
remote server.
Sir, wait, sir. I just lost it, sir. Configuration then. I'm sorry, sir.
You can see the
please
screen
repeat?
here.
IoT. Yes, sir.
Configuration.
Okay.
Settings. Under settings, IoT server.
Hello, sir. Configuration settings. Okay.
Remote server.
Okay.
Now you give the address of the server and give user ID and password
Address of the server.
and click on connect.
Okay, the thing which we had registered last time. The thing which have been given last time, right? In step number 5.
Yes.
And after that, we have to click on connect.
Yes. Once you click on the connect, close the tab. Go to motion detector, configuration, settings, remote server.
Same way that we had done for webcam,
Same
right?
way you give it.
Okay,
Yes,
I'll
yes.
just go back. Remote server. And here the server address will be the motion detector one, right?
Yes. Server address should be 2.2.1 only, sir. All the time it is 2.2.1.
Okay, we will 2.2.1 only. Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you. Okay. So then again connect, right?
You see your interface, the devices are there.
In server we have to check, right?
Done. And from here you can
So where will?
you can give
So sorry,
you
sir.
can check
Where
here.
will you check this in the?
Sir,
I'm sorry to. Where will you check this, sir? Sir. Sir? Hello, sir. So lost your voice, sir.
Yes, yes, yes.
I'm not able to.
Yeah, you
So
tell me, tell me, tell me.
After registering the motion sensor, where did you get this option which you're showing right now on the screen?
Sir, I'm not able to get you. What was the question?
So right now you're showing on the screen something, right? Desktop, physical, where we can see the devices, right? From where we get this?
Yeah. See, just click on server, web browser.
Okay.
You give the
Okay,
address
sir.
whatever you have given.
Okay.
Okay, and provide the user ID and the password. And click on sign in.
Hello, sir. Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Hello, sir.
Yeah. Tell me.
Sir, while I'm answering static IP, so it is not clicking, sir.
Okay.
I'm unable to enter in the column.
Please, your voice is disturbed.
Sir, we need to assign the static IP for the
While
devices.
assigning static IP.
Yeah, static. So
Okay.
it to enter. Hello. Hello.
Yeah. Tell me, sir. I'm not able to hear your voice properly.
Now is it okay?
Tell me.
Sir,
Now it is okay. Tell me.
happy. I take. Hello.
Yeah, some disturbance is coming from the back end.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. What is your ID? What is your ID? Sir, what is your ID, sir? Hello.
Excuse me, sir. Sir.
Yes.
Sir, my ID is 41, sir. Sir, I am getting problem
tell me,
at.
sir.
Sir, I'm getting problem at. I have registered the server successfully,
Problem
sir.
at?
I have registered the server successfully,
Okay.
sir. But when I selected the web server, I'm not getting the user admin.
Yes.
Right.
After registering,
I'm not getting the user ID and password, sir. I have
okay.
given
See,
the.
you see here.
Yes, sir.
Sign up. You have to see. You have done fourth registering server. Fifth step, you do it. Fifth step, click on server.
Yes, sir.
Go to.
Yes, sir.
Desktop. Click web browser.
Okay, sir. Desktop. Okay, web browser. Okay.
Click on desktop.
Yes, sir. URL.
Web browser. Now you assign the. What is the server ID you have given?
2.2.2.1, sir. 2.2.2.1, sir. Server IP.
Server ID is
2.2.2.1.
Now you click go.
Just I need to give 2.2. Okay. I've given it.
Okay.
Just I click on go, sir. Yes, sir. But I am getting Cisco Packet
Yes.
opening doors to new opportunities. I'm not getting username
Sir,
and
I didn't
password.
get you.
Sir,
You are not getting?
that registration server login I'm not getting, sir. Just I'm getting as welcome to Cisco Packet Tracer.
Oh.
Sir.
Sir, what is your ID? What is your ID? 140?
41, sir. 41.
Sir, can you show your screen?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No problem. I can share, sir. No problem.
Can I see?
Yes, sir. But I'm not getting permission to share the screen, sir. Yes, sir. I'm sharing the screen, sir.
No. I just now you try.
Yes, sir. Shared, sir. Shared, sir. I shared the screen, sir.
Yeah. Yes. You click on server.
Yes, sir. Yes. Here desktop, I'm getting like this, sir. When I typed 2.2.2.
Click stop.
Just, okay, sir. Okay. Stop.
Go.
Shall I type again, sir?
Now you click. Now you close that web browser cross mark is there, na? Okay, no problem.
Just
go.
Shall I close once again, sir? Okay, I will close web browser.
Anything, you cross it or go. Click go.
Okay, sir. Shall I type
now?
Now
You try. 2.2.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, I'm getting like this, sir.
A small page.
Okay.
Click on small page.
Which one, sir? Small
page. Small page.
Yes, sir. Yes. Okay.
Page.
Yes, sir. I clicked, sir. Hello world.
Okay. You close this window, sir. You close this window once. I'll tell you. Close this window.
The server window, sir. Yes, sir. Yes.
No need. Go to services. Go to services.
Yes, sir.
Go to server.
Server.
Click on server.
What, sir?
Configuration.
Configuration. Okay. Config. Yes, sir. Config.
Fast Ethernet 0.
Yes, sir. Fast Ethernet 0. I've given 2.2.1, sir. Yes.
Okay.
Shall I go for services?
2.1. Now go to services. Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
IoT.
Yes, sir. Register server. Yes.
IoT.
Okay, sir.
On.
Okay, on. Okay. Shall I close it, sir?
Yeah. Now you go to desktop. No problem. Go to desktop.
Web browser.
No, let it be. No problem.
Okay. Shall I go for web browser?
Web browser.
Right. 2.2.2.1. Shall I go for Go, sir?
Okay.
Yes. I can give admin.
Go. Okay. No. Don't go there because now you have to sign up. No.
Yes, sir.
Not sign in. Sign up. Sign up. First time you are using, right?
Yes, sir.
Sign up.
Shall
sign up now.
Sign up. Okay.
No need. Okay. You sign up here. There is an option called as sign up now. Click on that.
Yes, sir. Click it, sir. Yes, sir.
Admin and admin.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Okay. Yes, sir.
You have to create actually account. Okay. Now this is.
Sir.
Okay.
What is the next
step?
Sir, I'm unable to see.
Fourth step is done. You have to.
Yes, sir.
Sir, good morning.
Now
Sir, when
next
I am
step
trying
is
to add the
you have to
condition,
bring the devices to this.
Sir. Okay,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah, ma'am. I'll finish this one and then I'll come to you. Okay. Now you minimize this.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And okay, minimize this. Now go to webcam.
Webcam. Right, sir. Okay.
Webcam.
Yes, sir.
Go to
Fast
configuration. Yeah, configuration. Settings. Settings.
settings.
No, not fast Ethernet. Settings.
Yes, sir. Settings. Settings. Okay.
Now go to IoT server down. Just go down. Now
Yes, sir. Give a
click a little bit to scroll down.
just yes, sir. Connect.
Yeah. Server ID 2.2. Now connect. Yeah, connect.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shall I close it, sir?
Wait. Yeah, now you close this. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Now we will need to go
Now
for
close it.
motion.
Close it.
Yes, sir. Motion detector. Settings.
Yeah.
Here.
Same.
Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Admin. Connect.
Admin and admin. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Close it. Okay, sir. Completed the thing, sir.
Okay.
Done, sir.
Now
Done.
you open your minimized browser. You have interface.
Done.
Open your interface.
Right, sir. Okay.
Okay. And now you can write the conditions, whatever the conditions you want, or you can do the same thing what we did in the last experiment.
Right. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Fine. What is the username and password in the step 5? Sir, a step 5 username and password that you can give whatever the user. Okay. So can I go for the next this thing? Conditions, you can write your own conditions, ma'am, whatever you are interested. Previously, whatever we have written, webcam on. Okay. I'm showing that. Okay, go to conditions. I'll write my own condition, webcam on. Okay. If okay, device names I have not written. See, just please, once you see this, that's the reason I always ask people to just a second. Now you see here, actually, why I'm asking you to change the device name is, now you see here IoT 3, IoT 2. This will be little bit difficult for us to identify. Okay, so here only 2 devices are there. That's the reason we can easily choose which device is what. But what happens is, all the time, make sure that you change the names of the devices. Okay, so for that reason only I'm asking all the time. I have written it as web, and it is written as okay, motion. Okay, ma'am, you see the conditions now. Okay, so the conditions are, the first condition what I'm writing is webcam on. Webcam on. When I'm saying webcam on, okay, whenever I detect the motion on is true, then webcam should be on true. Okay, whenever motion on is true, webcam on is true. This is the first condition. It means that webcam will be always on whenever the motion detector is on. Second condition, I'll write webcam off. When I'll say whenever motion detector is false. False means off. Motion on is false. Then webcam on is also false. Okay. So these are the two conditions I'll write. Now you can see here. Conditions. I'm just clicking Alt and bringing this motion detector cursor to the motion detector. My webcam is on state. Okay. Now I'm moving my cursor away from the motion detector. Okay. Now the webcam is in the off state.
Excuse me, sir. Where can I get the image? That window image?
Done. So can I go for the next? Ma'am, image?
Image. From where can I get it?
I'm not able to get that.
The image. It's showing the no window. One person is entering, coming out.
Image?
From where can I get this?
No, just to make sure that you are near motion detector. If you are near motion detector, the webcam will be automatically on and off.
I'm getting
Click
the output,
Alt and
sir.
go to near motion detector.
I'm getting the output. I'm just asking about the
Ma'am, your
image.
voice is so breaking. I'm not able to understand what you are asking. Okay, so with this, what I'll do is now. Okay, so this is what our second experiment we did it. So second experiment, simply again, once again, I'm just giving you the outlook what we have done. Okay, so the third experiment is telling us to build a security, what to call it, a security system. Okay, we have built a security system. The assumptions of the security systems are like this. Simply what I did is, whenever there is some what to call it as whenever there is some motion in front of the motion detector, the webcam should respond. Okay, and this is the aim. The main aim is like, whenever there is some object identification near the motion detector, the webcam should be in the on state. Okay, so for this we are using wired communication, and we are making our own server, and we will be using the web application for this process. Okay, so it contains 6 different steps. The first step, we have to bring all the components. The components needed here are, the first one is a web camera, motion detector, and I'll be using one server, and to connect all these devices we will be using a specific switch. Okay, once all the components are chosen, I'll be using the second step, that is nothing but to connect these devices. How to connect these devices? I'll be using the concept of connections, and in the connections there is copper straight cable. By using copper straight cable, I'll be using fast Ethernet, and I'll connect all the devices together. And the second step, once the connection is established between all the devices in the network, the third step is I'll be assigning IP addresses to each and every what to call it as the device. Okay, for the first device, suppose example, for the server, if I want to assign IP addresses, I'll just click on the server. I'll go to the configuration tab. In the configuration tab, there is a tab called as fast Ethernet. Once I click on the fast Ethernet, I'll be using my IP configuration. A static IP is given, and a static IP I have chosen it as 2.2.2.1. I'll assign that, and I'll close the window. Now simultaneously, for the motion detector and the webcam also, I can use the same mechanism. Go to configuration, fast Ethernet. Under fast Ethernet, IP configuration. Under IP configuration, static IP address. Once the IP assigning is done, the fourth step is nothing but I have to register the server to the network. Okay, for doing this one, click on the server, go to services. Under services, there is a tab called as IoT. Under that IoT, make sure that your server is on state. Okay, once you register the server, the fifth step is nothing but we have to bring the interface, and for this we will be using the web application. So for doing this, what we have done is we will be using what to call it as I'll be using I'll just click on the server. Click on the server. On the server, you click on there is option called as desktop. Under desktop, there is an option called as web application, and click on the web application. Once you click on the web application, it will be asking for the IP URL. So here URL, that is as we are using the local machine, what we are going to do is we will be using the IP address which we have assigned for the server. Okay, so the IP address 2.2.2.1. Now I'll be clicking on go. Once you click on the go, it will ask for the registering the web application. Okay, so for registering this one, you have to create your account first. Once you create the account, then only you are able to log in. So for creating the account, you just click on the sign up. Once you click on the sign up, it will be asking for the user ID and the password, and you can give your user ID and password whatever you are interested. Okay, so this is now how we will be creating an interface, a web application interface. Once the interface is created, then the sixth step is nothing but we have to register the devices into the interface. For doing this one, what we have to do is just click either on motion detector or web application. Okay, click on web application, go to configurations. Under configurations, there is a tab called as settings. Under settings, we will be seeing an option called as IoT server, and in IoT server we have three options. The first option is none, the second option is gateway, the third option is register server. Click on the what to call it as remote server, and you provide your IP address, user ID and password. Once we do this one, the entire devices will be registered onto the network. Okay, once all the devices are registered onto the network, you can now work with the interface. Okay, as we explained in the previous example, you can work with manually, or you can control with the help of web application, or else even you can give the conditions also. Okay, so the experiment is the third experiment. Fine, so I hope okay. Fine. So with this, I'll be closing what to call it as the third experiment. Actually, we have break at 12 o'clock. So by that time, what we will do is, if someone are interested in doing any project, what you can do is you try to do this one. I'll show you a small project. Okay. See, please everyone, if it is possible, try to do this one. Okay, so this is a small what I did is by using the concepts of whatever we have discussed in the previous example. In this example, what I did is I have taken again a ceiling fan and the window in the living room, a gateway, and even the smartphone. What I did is I want to control this fan and window as we see in the experiment number 1. Okay, so in the experiment number 1, whatever we have seen, the same mechanism we have used here. Okay, to controlling ceiling fan and window, and okay, fine. So what you do here is now this time you bring one thermostat over here. So this thermostat will give me the room temperature, okay, heat as well as the cool things it will give. And I have chosen one smoke detector and one siren and one sprinkler. What I did is whenever a smoke detector will detect the smoke, okay, there will be a siren. Okay, once if the siren is active, what we have to do is whenever a siren is active, the sprinkler should automatically on. Okay, so this is what experiment I have done. Okay, so please everyone, if it is possible to do, I mean, it's up to you. You use different components or different things, whatever those are available in the packet tracer. You choose that and you try to do this one. Okay. So here it is, smoke detector. You can choose from sensors. You can see here in end devices there is a smoke detector. Okay, smoke detector is available. Siren is also available over here. Okay, and sprinkler is available. Lawn sprinkler is available. Okay, if you are not able to find fire sprinkler, you just click on this what to call it, a search bar, and you search for fire sprinkler. You will be able to find the fire sprinkler. And here smoke detector, what we have to do is as we can't what to call it as uh, you take a car. What I did is I have taken a car and I try to give smoke from here. Okay, because smoke detector we can't give smoke directly. Right? So for that there is what to call it as there is some old car, and I have chosen some old car. Whenever some smoke detector is there, okay, the siren should automatically on. Okay, you can see here in the example. Fine. Please try to do this till 12 o'clock. We have another 8 minutes, and after this, in the afternoon session, what I'll tell you is I'll be explaining the concept of microcontroller. Someone asked me to tell about the microcontroller. So with this, actually the first experiment, second experiment, and third experiment, we have to club all the things, and you can try to design your own networks in whatever the way that you are interested, but the mechanism is same. Okay, in the next session, in the second session, what I'll tell you is how to use a microcontroller. Okay, with the help of microcontroller, how to control any devices. Okay, I mean automatically how the microcontroller will take that type of things we'll see in the next session. Okay, and tomorrow session we'll see cloud concepts, how to store this data onto the cloud, and from cloud how to control that we'll see in the tomorrow session.
Hello, sir. Hello. Hello, sir. Hello.
Sir,
Can you hear?
yeah. Someone. Yes,
Sir,
tell
can
me.
you cover one small experiment of MQTT?
Yes.
Like some couple of subscriber publishers and broker. Hello.
MQTT.
Where we can
I'll see whether it is
demonstrate
possible
subscribers.
with the packet tracer. If it is possible.
Yeah, I think MQTT protocol should be there.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. You, if it is possible with MQTT, definitely I'll try.
Because generally we need to demonstrate for students for in a laboratory, IoT laboratory. So if request,
Yeah,
if possible.
definitely. We have time. Definitely, we'll try that also. Okay.
Thank you. Okay, sir.
Yeah, sure. I'll try to do that when I'm dealing with the Raspberry Pi board. On the fourth day, one of my colleague will deal with Raspberry Pi board and all the stuff. Then definitely, even I also will join and I'll take that MQTT protocol there, or I'll ask my colleague to give that particular explanation.
Hello, sir.
Because tomorrow's session I'm planning for cloud concepts. Okay. Because see, my duty is to give all little bit introductory parts. Okay. Now in the first session, wide communication. In the second session, second experiment or third experiment, we have seen wireless connection, and even with how to control with mobile application, and how to control with web application, how to go with the home gateway. Next one is how to go with the server. And now next next session I'll be telling you how to use the concept of the controller, and tomorrow session I'll use the concept of the cloud. Okay, so if you club all these concepts, you can build your own IoT project. Okay, we can try to build all our own IoT project. Actually here this particular packet tracer, whatever we are using here, we are just using a simulator, but in realistic world we have to use either any microcontroller like Raspberry Pi board or Arduino board we have to use, and that particular part is entirely different actually. So even that we are planning on the 4th day. I'm planning even that also, because I'll explain you one of the session so that you can use all these concepts in that particular single session. I'll take a very small example of some ultrasonic sensor or some particular sensor I'll take, and I'll try to make how the connections are established. Once the connections are established, how can I control that with the help of a smartphone, and how to take that particular data into the cloud. That things I'll definitely explain you on the 4th day. Yeah, do we have session in the afternoon? Yes, sir, we have session every day. 4-hour session is there, morning 2 hours and afternoon 2 hours. Okay, so please we have to go with the sessions. That's the reason yesterday I said you, like, if we start from 9 o'clock, that will be an added point. Like if we start from 9 o'clock, we can wind it till 1 o'clock, and afternoon session we can be free. But many of them requested, sir, please take session from 10 o'clock. That's the reason we have started from 10 to 12 session 1, and 1 to 3 session 2. Okay, sir. I'm not getting image displayed. Yeah, ma'am, image display. The problem of, because in my last what to call it as last FDP, I have seen the same problem, and I tried many mechanisms, and the last thing what I have came to know is while installing, there may be some packages are not installed, or else even you can see, I'll show you one thing. You go to C drive, just go to C drive, program files. Program files. Under program files, Cisco Packet Tracer. In the Cisco Packet Tracer, in the art, in the art, exactly don't remember in which component box, I think so. Here those images should be available. You just check whether that particular image is available or not. If the image is available, it will try to extract image from here. Okay, that's a problem actually. Other than that, nothing problem. There is small installation problem. Other than that, nothing is there.
Hello, sir. Hello.
Yes,
Hello, sir. One doubt. Sir, I'm unable to assign the static IP to the device, sir.
Yeah, sir.
Hello.
I didn't get you, sir. What is the problem?
I am unable to assign a static IP to the device.
Sir, tell me.
I am unable to assign the
static IP to the device.
Yeah, actually, I'm in the fast Ethernet 0.
Okay, you are not able to assign IP address.
Yes, sir, it is coming blank. I am unable to enter.
Okay, suppose you take this example here.
Sir, you are given 2.2.1 now, sir. Some like for server.
Click on this. Go to configuration.
I've gone, sir.
For server.
Yes, sir. For server.
Go to server.
Yes, sir.
Configuration.
Yes, sir. Gone, sir.
Fast Ethernet.
Yeah, gone, sir.
Configuration.
Yeah.
Fast Ethernet 0.
Yes, sir.
Under interface.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I've gone,
Under
sir.
interface, there is something called as Fast Ethernet 0.
Yes, sir.
In that IP configuration.
Yes, sir.
Static ID. Click on static.
Yes, sir.
You give whatever the ID that you are interested.
It is not taking, sir. That's the problem.
Okay.
It's not
now
entering.
Click on subnet mask. Subnet mask.
Okay, sir.
It's not
mask.
entering.
Yeah. That's the problem, sir. I'm unable to enter the digit.
Okay. Not able to enter IP address.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Can you show me your screen once? Let me see.
So actually, I'm in my
other
mobile,
participants, sir. Yes, you can go for break and we'll meet back at 1 o'clock. Other participants can go for the break and we can meet after the break. 1 o'clock or 1:15. Yes, sir. What is your ID?
10, sir. 10.
Zero 1 0.
Yes,
Sir, I'm not able to find. Are you logged in with your
in
name?
my no, sir. I'm in my mobile, sir. Mobile.
Yeah, NIT IoT 010. Oh, you are in mobile.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
From the keypad, I'm unable to enter, sir. That 2.2.1. That's the problem, sir.
Yeah, that was due to mobile. There may be some option was disabled or something like that, I think.
Oh, okay, sir. So other than that, there's no other problem, no, sir.
Yeah, and other than that, there is no problem. Okay, that is only maybe on the mobile phone due to some that what to call it as GUI, something may be disabled. Only due to that it is coming like that.
Okay. I did not have any internet, no, sir, for this one. Any internet is required, sir, for this starting doing signing?
No problem.
Okay, sir.
What, sir? For doing that?
To assign the static IP, do I need to have a internet connectivity for my laptop? Any internet connectivity is required?
No need, sir. No need. That is a local connection. No need.
Okay,
No
sir.
problem.
Okay.
No need, sir. That is what to call it as local only, no problem.
Sir. Okay, sir. Actually, I'm pursuing my PhD sir, in my communications. So
Sir, 101, sir. One doubt.
Okay, so we'll meet after the break if any doubts.
Sir, 101.
Yeah.
Sir, while moving the cursor to motion detector.
Tell me.
Sir, while moving the cursor to motion detector, the condition will automatically change, sir. But here it is not changing, sir. In my
why?
I don't know, sir, why it's not changing.
Okay, don't worry. In the afternoon session, while I'm explaining the problem in the break, definitely I'll solve that particular problem. Okay.
Okay.